What's going on, y'all? Rottis here again, back at the Halfling guards. Just wanted to show this, kind of my rotation. I tried a few different spell combinations because I got a new dot venom the snake, pretty cool. It does a lot of damage. Got my new lich form, got a new fear, which the new fear is awesome. It lasts for much longer, and it's a faster cast time. So I'm going to show you guys that it's fantastic now, because in lich form you get the skeleton illusion, and that allows me to sell out here, and I'll show you where I sell in a second. And that mean old druid who runs by, she has kind of a strange thing going on, like a little infatuation with a skeleton, so she's okay with me now. She will not attack, but yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. That bard swarm, I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was pretty awesome. But I'll go ahead and get started. I'll show you my spell rotation for these guys. I mean, I don't think there's a correct way to do it or whatever, but I just found it to be more efficient for me. I just snare, fear, and then venom of the snake, and that's pretty much it. And they die within one fear. The other guard over there takes 2 fears, so I got out my little small fear for the very fear at the end, so I can save a little mana. But while I was out here, some awesome druid came and buffed me up a little bit, so looking pretty good. I'll go ahead and get started here, and I'll show you how I pull that under the bridge over there. So same thing with this guy, just a Dooming Darkness. Hit him with that awesome new fear, and hit him with the venom of the snake, new dot that I got. I'm just going to go up here and plop down. This new fear is like 7 ticks, so it's awesome. I had to reconfigure my code for the new time, which was real easy, in my makeshift Gina program that I created out of Python. So it's pretty decent. Around like 55% or whatever I send to my pet, and usually right as my fear drops, he goes into running mode, which should be like any time. Usually. He should be running. You're like 20%, dude. Run away. There we go. So that works out really good. Now I have Chloroplast on, so my Lich is doing like nothing, which is awesome, and XR regen. But even without these buffs, I can easily do all 3 guards. And now I see, I was talking to a Necro in the guild who's like very experienced, and he said just stack HP, and now I see why now. Now, the druid who runs through, she will not attack you, but she will attack you if you pull while she's there. And when she comes up here, she buffs the Asler guy right here. So he has Sow and Thorns, and I don't know what other buffs he has. So what I usually do is I usually just target him, hit him with a Dooming Darkness, Feign Death, and after you get them both down, or that Deputy Asler, then you really don't have to worry about his buffs anymore. But I'm gonna get to about right here because he's probably gaining on me fast. Actually, it didn't really look like he had so. So there's guard Asler. I'm gonna wait for him to pass back. I hope I pulled far enough. We shall see. Because usually he's got so, and he casts up to you like very quick. So then he is gonna pass back. He will pass back. I'll probably give it. There he is right there. I'm gonna give him up right there. I'm gonna pop up. Now if he comes back, I'll just Feign Death again, no big deal. Nah, he's good. And then as soon as that dot ticks, then deputy killed is going to come charging for me. And I'm just going to reapply a snare. But this new lich form is freaking awesome. Hit him with a fear. Hit him with a snake. And that's it. There we go. And just a little ways is the vendor, which is awesome. You can sell, buy water, food if you need to. I don't usually have to buy a lot of food because of my forage, but water I do. I don't know, forage, it doesn't seem to get a lot of water. Every once in a while it does. Whoops, I better pay attention here to send in my pet. Seems like when I'm recording, I'm thinking too much about like what to say, and then I forget to do stuff that I don't even think about when I'm just out here. But yes, I'm getting more powerful. And the experience for being in hell level, it's still really good. And a thing to do is I guard my pet right here, because what you don't want to happen when you're pulling these two, if that Ashlar guard has Sal and he hits you, then your skeleton will run up and start attacking him, and then I mean, it kind of sucks. See, there's Ella Food Crafter and check. Oops, she just ran over there to attack something. But look at her. She glowers at me dubiously, so she will not attack. She is my friend. She still won't give me buffs, but she's my friend. And when she gets out of the way, I'll go ahead and pull this guy. And more than likely, now that she's here, she buffed him. But if you can keep him down, then you don't got to worry about it. I think she hits him with like a skin, thorns, and Sal. Get out of the way. Come on, lady. You're a food crafter. Go craft some food. Go sniff some flowers and eat some dirt. You know, I don't remember her ever sitting here for this long. But while I was in over there after the Bard Swarm, I kind of ran around maybe looking for like a new spot to level, but the zone experience modifier is better here. So, well, I don't want to do that. Here, I'll do this. Is that my small one? Yeah, I'll just pull with a life tap. You know what he might have? You know what? I'm gonna pull with Dooming Darkness because I'm assuming he's got so on now. Whoops! I ran into the tree. I should turn off auto duck, but whatever. And I have plenty of mana, so. And here he comes. One thing that's cool, you can target the corpses and then see how much time's left. So he's got 8 seconds left, and then he's going to spawn up there. I'm just going to reapply my as well. Maybe he doesn't have so on. Well, she does sometimes. I know she does. Because sometimes he's like a freaking fast ninja. Yeah, see, he popped back up there. But 34 is a big level. It's awesome getting all these awesome spells. That fear spell, the new invoke fear, is so convenient. Quicker fast time, last for I think like 7 ticks. Oh, my greater shielding. And keep greater shielding up now because it gives you more health, and more health is more more health to Lich. And I got skin up too from that druid. I was like AFK. I didn't even know until I came back. So I sent them a tell. Who was that? Let me see. Tilena, thank you so much for coming by and giving me some. I wonder if he resisted something. Because usually it's one invoke and one regular fear, and they're down. See, that was an early fear break. That mean guy. Oh man, everything horrible. This is absolutely terrible. Yeah, I think I don't think I hit him with the venom of the snake, so makes for good recording, right? Like I stay here for hours doing it the same way every time, and then now when I record, I mess it all up. It's fantastic. Oh yeah. By the way, that was very inefficient, so don't do it how I just did it. Oh no, not my chloroplast. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him. I usually, if I got 40% mana, I pull. I'm okay to pull. I wish you could see the dot damage, because then I would have known. I think I casted blood boil blood, whatever, instead of my venom of the snake. Go ahead and send him in. Now it looks like I'm standing, but I'm not actually sitting. I think it's just a glitch in my skeleform. But after this spot, I'm probably gonna stay here till third. Well, I'm gonna stay here until the XP dries up, because these spears have enabled me. Oh yeah, there's a new item that I got. These spears have enabled me to get some decent gear. I got a platinum tiara, actually from a guy in the guild, for 1200 plat, and that's pretty decent. They go from 18 to 2000, and now that I've got this Lich that's actually taking health, stacking hit points is like key. But that's that's pretty much it here. And then I just go back, make sure you're in skelly form. If you're gonna sit down over here and med, see, it's already up. I got 52. I'm gonna pull. Usually I wouldn't pull would spirit tap, but because I had chloroplast on, I'm like full health, so I would usually pull with a vampiric curse. I'm just gonna doom in darkness. Yeah, I want to get this little timer program that I created a little better, so I can actually have times for Lich and stuff like that. Look at this amazing, epic gameplay. I don't like when Lich falls in the middle of a pool. That's why I need a timer for it. So after I kill this guy, I'm going to show you where you can vendor at and get food and water and stuff like that. But yeah, fear or snare, fear, you venom, send pet in around like 55% or whatever. Done deal. Alright, now I'll show you where to venda. So if you just follow the wall back a little bit farther, you're going to come on the back of the zone line back here, and you just kind of follow that up all the way to the end. It's a short run. You shall see. There's a little Bixie drone. He looks like a bee, like a cute little. Oh crap! He's pissed. Why'd you get me for? I didn't do anything. You know what? This, I think that thing, yeah, it's a weapon. I can beat him with my, thing. But I won't. I'll just feign death. That's a cute little Bixie drone, though. It looks like a little queen bee. But I very much love this zone. Good plat. Now that I'm 34, I can vendor. And the vendor is in this back hut right here. Another thing that's great too, if you need to lich off something, there's all kinds of little low level mobs, whatever you can lich off of. But you're going to come in here, and he's right here. And one thing I do suggest doing is sitting down when you vendor, so it'll take less health. And as long as you're in lich form, you can sell. Look at that. Yeah, money. Plat. Do I have anything else I sell? I don't even know. That's it. Yeah, but as you can see here, you got water. If you need drink, I actually don't see any rations here. And to burn your gold, what I do, you lose about a plat, but I just buy a couple spears if you want to burn the gold. So if you're getting over encumbered with coin, then you can buy a few spears and sell them back. But that's it, man. Sure, I'll drop that rabbit meat on the ground. That's it. Then you just do that rotation of guards. You know, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to pull with Screaming Terror. I mean, I usually always pull with my snare, but why not Screaming Terror? Then it's just a short run right over. I'll tell you what I'd like to do is get back in that Bart swarming. That was pretty cool. Maybe one of these times I'll actually make a bard and try swarming. I heard you can just do it naked and all you need is like a few instruments or whatever. Look at all these poor little halflings. I'm so mean. Over here in their own land, they're just trying to hang out. I did notice though, now at 35, the resistance dropped way down. Yeah, they're not even up anyways. Okay, I'll do one more pull. Make sure that mean druid's not gonna come get me. Now since my, health is getting, I mean, it's still okay, but it's because I have skin up and stuff from that druid. I'll usually pull with Vampiric Curse. It's a little more efficient than the other dot. And then get him with a Dooming Darkness to snare him. Oh, I just talked about how the resists were low and just got resisted. Uh-oh, he might get me. Ouch. Make sure my skeleton doesn't get all crazy. He stabbed me. What a mean guy. Then do Venom of the Snake. I got interrupted. I don't know why that happens for. I think it's server lag or latency issues on my side. If I'm running and I instantly stop and start casting, I get interrupted like 90% of the time. If you see me where like I'll be running, then I'll stop for a couple seconds and then start casting. And I read about it, and I believe it's latency issues. So now I'm going to hit him with my Small Fear so I can save a little mana. And then that should get him down to running here pretty quick. But the spell interrupting is so frustrating because I mean, I think my latency is like 130 milliseconds on my ping, but I've watched other players and they're able to like stop and then cast right away. I can't do that. I have to like run, stop, and then cast. Run, stop, and then cast. It's kind of lame sometimes, but all right, guys, this is it. And he's already back up. And if you get yourself in a good flow and not, you know, going to the vendors and showing everything, you can pretty much do these guys nonstop. Every once in a while, if I get like a string of bad resist, then I'll have to stop and med and stuff. But for the most part, it's nonstop. It's still great experience in this hell level, and still fantastic money. Vendor right over there. I love it. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.